All right, so this is one more example from the midterm that people had a lot of trouble with, and it was solving this logarithmic equation. And there's a few things that could have made this difficult. Mostly, I think it was just that the numbers were large, and it's easy to make mistakes sometimes. But anyways, the basic idea when you're solving a logarithmic equation, basically the unknown is inside of the argument like this. You want to get rid of the logarithm. In order to do that, you have to isolate the logarithm. So what we usually do is put all the logs together on one side and use the rules for logarithms to combine them. Okay. So what I did is I put this one log on the left side. Since I was a sum of two logs, it becomes the log of the product of the arguments. And from there, what we do is once you have the isolated logarithm, you can use the fact that this is the same as saying the inside is equal to 5 to the 4th power. The base of the logarithm becomes the base of an exponent. Okay? So now I have this quadratic equation with some nasty looking numbers. X squared plus 124x plus 244 equals 625. So put everything on one side. Now because I teach a lot of algebra classes, it wasn't too hard for me to factor this one because I could find two numbers whose product was negative 381 and sum was 124. That being basically the only way I could think to factor 381 was to factor a 3 out and see what happened. So we lucked out. But anyways, to solve this, you can factor it. And then you see you get two answers based on the factorization. X is equal to 3 or x is equal to minus 127. Well, remember when you solve a log equation, sometimes in this step of switching from a log to an exponential, we generate false solutions sometimes. Actually it was when we combined the two logarithms together. I'm sorry, when we added these and came up in this step here. Anyways, what you should do is check your answers at the end, okay? If you try to plug in negative 127, for example, on this left-hand side, you would be taking the log base 5 of negative 125, and that doesn't make any sense. Insides of logarithms have to be positive. So we have to throw this one out. Now x equals 3 satisfies the check, and you can plug it all the way through. Now, again, if you didn't see this factorization, I'm not surprised. Again, I just get it because I teach algebra all the time, so I see it. But you can always use the quadratic formula, which you should know at this point forever. Okay. So if I just plug those numbers in and simplify everything down, you guys had a calculator, so you can do this. You get the same two answers. Okay.